mustard fingers. Yesterday I had a day of organising my parts for the MG Rover warehouse thingy-me-job. Today I'm going to have a successful day, succeeding in everything I do, starting with trying to advertise £1,000 worth of parts. And I've done that already by just advertising this car. I'm successfully charging the battery on the ZS, and now I'm going to successfully walk across the shed on the inside without tripping over that cable. And then I'm going to drink a cup of tea without spilling it on my beard. And that last video shot was successfully interrupted by a Facebook message. I have learned this great new trick of walking around the yard much more quickly than I could do before. And now back to the business of organising and selling my gear. Whoa! Two things happening today. Putting things up for sale and more of this tidying up ready for the MG Rover warehouse. Now look at this, some progress. I'm just going to remove all of these. Two spare sets of shelves there and some floor space, which I will be doing lots of sweeping up in very, very soon. Look at my MG ZR. Now that's going to be quite a heavy car at the moment. Most of this lot here is actually quite heavy stuff, so it's not going to be going into a car, but it will be going into a special secret room I have. I could just disclose that secret room as the joke, you know, like what they do on Top Gear racetracks, secret racetracks. But that joke's not quite as funny as they think it is it? Okay, here is my secret area. No lighting. And in here I have basically lots of lights. And that's about it. Plus a bird's nest. There's a lovely little robin in there not so long back. Well, and as you can see, these shelves behind me are almost clear. That will be 4 complete shelves just for our lovely MG Rover stuff. No Ford, no Vauxhall, no Nissan. Hello. I think I deserve a cup of tea. So, whatever's left on these shelves now is going to be staying here because it is either MG or Rover or Mini R50. Now you might argue that the Mini's got no place when it comes to Rovers, but Rover did design it, didn't they? And so there I can justify that particular car and its parts being in my yard with my cup of tea. I may treat myself to a pork pie, a porky pie, as I have some, of course, in the fridge. But as previously stated, a pork pie without mustard is like toast without butter, a pencil without paper, an elbow without grease, an argument with no premise, an old lady without a shopping bag. Going to have to boil the kettle again now. Now the other problem I have now is I won't eat these without that on it. I think we've established that's completely pointless. But how do I spread the mustard? I don't have a knife here. I just have spoons and fingers. After a couple of pork pies, I can't really be bothered getting back to work now. Besides, as you can see, the light's fading. My back's going really bad. I do have some back problems, you know. Worthwhile mentioning that. Now I feel like I've got some good progress on the go here. But what I really need to do is have a good sweep up and do something about this mud. This is a constant problem with water coming in because it's always raining. So it comes down the slope there and just trickles on here. Now I've tried digging trenches, as we see there, and you can see all the silt there that's built up, but still always end up with quite a bit in here. I hate to complain, but my back really hurts now. I hope I haven't caught hypochondria.